Local teacher is making the life sciences fun for all ages.
News 8's Scot Behrens takes us to Soto High School for this month's top-notch teacher.
I love what I do.
Soto High School life science teacher Merranda Boardman loves teaching.
The DNA is the blueprint to make you and me.
From elementary students
I teach the after-school program for the elementary schools,
to summer school,
and then I also taught like STEM program through the summer.
to sports.
I coach softball as well.
But there's one group of students who hold a special place in Boardman's heart.
When I student taught at the high school level, I fell in love.
She's been teaching now for more than a decade,
I like it to be student-led in the room.
and she's picked up quite a few teaching strategies along the way.
I've learned that through the last few years especially, that if I'm doing the most talking, who's really doing the most learning? And so I try to maybe start out the class with some things like, okay, here's what we're going to do today. And then I really encourage them to do the talking and communicating with each other, because that's how you learn.
She also enjoys giving her students real-world experiences through field trips.
I just really try to get them immersed in the medical field and experience it, because that's where the learning really takes place, is through experiences.
Last year we took a lot of trips for anatomy up to lacrosse.
And even though her students enjoy the field trips, they appreciate Boardman's love of teaching even more.
She's really passionate about what she teaches. I think that helps engage her in the lessons as well as me as a student a lot, and that makes it a lot easier to learn.
What else? Starts with an A. Analogy. We're going to make an analogy to the cell. Kids, I think, know that I love what I do, and I think that helps kids realize that there's a career out there for them that they can get up every morning and be excited to go to.
I'm going into chemical engineering, and she knows I'm interested in bioproducts, so she always tells me the newest stuff about algae fuels and stuff like that.
But perhaps what Boardman students like most is that she always has their back.
I just got a phone call today asking me for a reference for a student that graduated last year, and I still keep in contact with some kids that graduated with different questions they might have, or being a reference for them.
In DeSoto, Scot Behrens, News 8.
Last year, DeSoto High School students voted Boardman the teacher who takes the most field trips. Her students get to visit UWL's Cadaver Lab, Vernon Memorial Hospital, and also Viterbo's nursing building.
And all those experiences have helped to convince many of Boardman's students to get a career in the life sciences.